This is my model. It's a model by Bluejacket. It's the Dory, a representation of about 1800s. And I built mine with some extra items. I built the figure out of a mannequin that you can purchase online. I added fabric and I painted it with acrylic paint. But you don't have to go to that much work if you don't want to. If you'd like to have one of these characters, I've built one in 3D. And he fits right into the model in a position like that. And as you can see, it's a very nice replica of my original mannequin. It comes in white. All you have to do is paint him. You can pick it up online. You can see the details at the end of the video. And I made it available in some other sizes. The Dory is 1 inch to the foot scale. I also did one in 1/24 scale. This is what the little one looks like. This was 3D printed in resin, which you can purchase online at 1/24 scale. In the description, you'll find out more information about what boats are 1 inch scale and which ones are 1/24 inch scale by which manufacturers. So if you want to build one of these dories and detail it out like this, you have all the information. The model comes with its own oars, but they will fit in the hands of the 3D model. You'll need to sand the oar handles so they slide into the hands smoothly. Handle with care in order to not damage the hands. I would suggest you build your model, put your figure in, and adjust the oars the way you'd like them before you put your oar locks in. That way, if you need to adjust them a little bit one way or another, you can do that. I created the Fisherman rowing. The barrel that comes with the model, I added some ropes, and I added some small wires to indicate hooks for the fishing. Here's a look at the barrel, and you can see that there's some hooks in there and some fishing line. This depiction is supposed to be about the old days. So the float marker for the fishing line was a barrel with a flag on it. I created an anchor out of wood. I used some basswood and shaped it, bent it, and created an anchor. It didn't come with an anchor. I added a large fish, a flounder, from polymer clay, which you shape and then put in an oven and heat to a certain degree for a certain amount of time, and it hardens it. And then it was painted with acrylic paint. This is the flounder that I made out of clay. I shaped him so he just sit right there. In the back here is a little scoop. The scoop I created just with basswood, and it's something that they would have on a dory to scoop out water or debris or bait. The man's not glued in, he's just sitting there. The mannequin hands are holding the oars, they're not glued in. And up front is the pulley system where they use to bring up the fishing line. I created the stand by using brass tubing. I set the model so that it looked like it was going up on the waves, like it was maybe going over top of a swell. This is the Grand Banks Dory by Bluejacket. It's a great little model. I enjoy building it a lot. It comes with some great instructions. There's a book that has all the steps, all the information you need to complete the model. Nice pictures, has great details on how to produce a great looking dory. Besides the book, there's also blueprints that you can use to build the model. You can build the dory with a sail if you'd like. I chose to build mine with a fisherman on board. There's other models besides Bluejacket. Midwest has a dory that is 1 inch to the foot scale. There's also smaller ones, 1/2 inch to the foot scale, made by Model Shipways. And then there's one by Freedom Song Boatworks. So whether you want to build a 1 inch to the foot scale or 1/2 inch to the foot scale, there are dory models available out there. So if you're interested in getting this figure for your dory, it's available on iMaterialize.com. This is the Dory Man. Comes in white. The hands are fashioned so that he hold the oars. Just got to make sure you sand those oars handles really smooth and small so that it slides in without damaging the hands. It comes with a couple of extra things. It comes with a codfish attached to him that'll lay flat on one of the seats. And you get a little scoop that goes on the dory, is what they use to bail out water, bait, other things that are in the boat. The supports are on the bottom. All you need to do is go in there and cut the supports. And once you separate them, you can sand them and clean them up, and then you can paint them. And this is kind of what he looks like when he's painted. So that's the Dory man. If you're interested in getting the figure at 1/24 scale, it's available on shapeways.com. Selection and prices vary, so check out both sites to see which one is the best deal for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and happy modeling.